Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And they've got the returner corralled. The Rainbow Warriors offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Quick completion to the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Finding space at the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. The Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. They're going to run the option. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Hawaii 21, USC 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance.
On the out route, he runs out of bounds at the 36. That's
the offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Anthony.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And it's complete downfield. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to 44. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's a short completion at the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The Rainbow Warriors are going to cash in this red zone trip. He's moving out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Hawaii. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Timeout, USC.
And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Anthony. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up.
Second down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Timeout, USC.
Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And then there's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the...
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Defense is coming after him. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Lord's out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Hawaii. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
First down, ball's incomplete. It's now second down.
So second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Throws it to the right. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Rainbow Warriors are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Running back with the carry. Gain of 4.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 45. Defense finally makes the stop after a big gain. This offense not throttling back, even on the final play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.